Welcome back to another live. If you come this far in the video, the rest of it is going to be about the same. And I hope that you subscribe. I hope that you subscribe. This is an ice pack. I know a lot of people looking, wondering like, what? What is an ice pack? I don't remember where I got it, but I've had it. It's this is just a covering for the ice pack because you do know that you should have a barrier between your skin, especially, and the ice. So yeah, this is like an automatic barrier. But I do have a shirt on and another undershirt. But yeah. Just to be sure that I don't get any frostbite or anything, I make sure I put the ice in there. Hi, trying to make my bed with one arm, which is challenging. How are you doing today? And this is an ice pack. I was just explaining that maybe before you came, but this is an ice pack for my shoulder. How are you doing today? Hope that you're doing okay. Huh. Looks like YouTube is taking some of my features away today. One minute they do one thing and the next minute they do something else. Interesting. How are you doing today? You're good? I was just about to put up a question, but YouTube is not letting me put up a question. I guess I got to do what they are telling me to do. YouTube is doing weird stuff today. Huh. I don't know why. It's frozen now. That's weird. Brittany, there you are. My comments were disappearing. And it won't let me put a question up. Hey, people. Be your girlfriend. That's flattering. If I had accepted all the invitations I've had since I've gone live, I would be a polygamist. Hey, Reagan. Tim Rogers. Brittany, you're not working today? Creeper King, huh? Good vibes here. Jimmy Quick, you're here today. You are here. How are you doing? Ooh, countdown, countdown, 13 days. They must be trying to put you at the beginning of a payroll period. I heard what you said, and I'm thinking to myself, sounds like they're trying to put you at the beginning of a payroll period. All the jobs I've had, they just threw me in, and I would get like a 2 day check, a 3 day check, 2 day check, 2 day check, or something like that. But that's good though. Congratulations. Thank you. Thank you, God above, right? God will give you what you need when you need it. I thought about working at a child care that has special needs kids, but the way I am, I would just be too sympathetic and empathetic and emotional every day to be around children who are like medically and physically challenged. Nope, you're not working. I guess that's what that nope is for. Yeah, I mean, I know me. I get, I would take work home like every day because of the situations that you would be involved with, you know. Even though I still take work home, but it's different. I try to leave work in the car though when I get home sometimes, when I feel like work is still too much in my head. I try to stay in the car until I feel like I have resolved whatever my brain is doing and thinking. And that's how most of us should do. We should not try to take work in the house if we can help it, unless you happen to work at home, and that's different. And that can be challenging too. That's why some people don't like to work at home because it feels like you're always in a space where you're working and never like free. I guess that's why people have designated workspaces at home. That'd be a good thing if you can do that, right? So when you walk away from that area, you're off work. Anyway, thank goodness for reminders. I had a reminder today to remind me that I was supposed to go to the lab today. And I actually kind of forgot, even though it's on my calendar. I write it everywhere. Things are everywhere on my phone, on my calendar. But for some reason, I just forgot, Brittany. And then look, I was waiting for you guys so I could take it off with you guys. I always keep these on, but they took a lot of blood out of me today, trying to figure out what's going on with the old girl. I don't usually. Oh, there is a little bitty blood. I did it. You decided to change your original position and took the driver position. It's a couple of dollars less, but I'm fine with that. Smart move. It's like a different form of contact with the people. It's direct but indirect. I hope so too, Brittany. The last blood batch of blood results I did. Actually, it didn't come back good. I take that back. That's how I ended up at the specialist. Um, but at least it took me a step in the right direction to try to figure out why that blood test was like in the green or in the red. Red means not good, right? Yeah, means not good. So hopefully. And then on top of that, I had to pay out of my pocket because the doctor is requesting things that I've never ever had before. Because when you start getting into certain things with your blood work, the insurance just doesn't pay. You know what I mean? They don't pay. So at this point, I don't really care. I just want to know what's going on with my own body because I don't want to be the last to know, if you know what I mean. So I'm just trying to figure some things out beyond my shoulder. Beyond my shoulder, life is happening. Monday through Fridays. Oh, that's you work my hours basically, kind of, sort of. I work 7:30 to 3:30. They took a 30 minutes back from me. They took it. Yeah, but that's not bad. I mean, I guess that means you get a 30-minute lunch break, right? I work a straight 8. You technically don't get a lunch break. I'm not worried. I'm just sharing. Just sharing, Brittany. But if you don't do what you're supposed to do, that's always the first part of the journey, right? You got to do what you got to do. So following up and doing my part, it's all about awareness as well. So hopefully in telling my story, I can help somebody else to go to the doctor and follow up. Not just hear them, but do what you need to do, right? And that began with me making sure I got to my appointment today because I have to go back to that specialist next week. But if I don't do my blood work, then when I get there, there's nothing to talk about. There's nothing to talk about. So yeah, I'm on track. Amen, amen. Thank you, Jimmy. I always appreciate your prayers. My right arm is tired. It's tired. I'm ready to put my tent up. It's getting cool now. Actually, it's my mom's tent. I thought about putting my tent up, but my tent is a baby tent. It's a four sleeper tent, which is not big. It's a little one. But I think I'm gonna put mine up because when I put my mom's up, I always end up with issues. And then the last time my finger got caught, actually my fingers got caught in the whatever you call those things that hold the tin up. My fingers got caught in it. That was painful. Painful, painful, painful. Oh. All right, I think I got it. I think I got it. Nothing like having clean sheets on your bed. Yeah, the fur. Yeah, like the ones I think similar to the one you had in your that one video when you were doing that live that day, but not as cool as yours. I think that must be a newer model because you got like the same brand that I have, but it's not. Actually, I think it's a four-person too, if I remember correctly. Isn't that what yours said? I think. But nevertheless, you have a cooler design. I like that design. So I was going to give mine to a homeless person and then give me another one. Yeah. I need to find somebody who looks like they're somewhat somewhere and not just think I'm giving it to somebody that needs it and they don't need it. But you never know. But that's what I said I was going to do. There's this community that's near here actually that they have people living in the woods right here for the rest of the week. Well, let's see if I can go outside without Mocha following me. Let's see. One reason I put my pockets on today so I can put stuff in my pockets because when I put it in my hand, then it doesn't feel so good. I gotta get my cargo pants on maybe tomorrow too. I hear Mocha. And Mocha makes me have to pull too much weight, especially when she's not listening. I hear an airplane. Whoa! Wow! It feels good out here. It's actually going to be cool all day today. Do you like okra? Okra! That's a future pineapple. I was advocating for the garden beside your step. Everybody can do it. Buy you a big fancy pot. Oh, this is what I was going to try. This man said that this thing will look at this. This man I was watching, he's an old farmer. He said that the dusting from the flour, if you put it on a Ryzen or one of those bump things that you have up under your skin, that stuff is supposed to pop it. I said I need to try this because I have a bump that I want to see if it'll pop it. That's what the old timer said. He knows about the old medicine. And the bloom, that stuff from, I guess the pollen from the okra bloom is supposed to have whatever it is in there to make rise and pop. And I was like, I gotta try that. I wonder if I can sit here and not feel like I'm being burned up. It's kind of cool today. Ow. Okra. Mm-hmm. It is. You had a ladybug invasion in the house. Whoa. Wow. You must have a nest or something. Now that sounds interesting. I've donated to the homeless before, and then they just go and sell it afterwards. Kind of a bummer, but it is what it is. Yeah, yours is a two-person. That's right, two-person biking tent. Straps on. Yeah, that's the part that I liked about it. The porch area. That's what I couldn't remember. But yeah, that's what I liked. It'd be nice if mine had like that built in. But I created my own porch area when I went camping. You put like a big tarp on the ground. The lighting is off because of where I'm sitting, but I don't want to sit at the other spot because I don't have anything to lean my back on. But that's what someone said too. It's like someone said like, "Hey, Gabby, I was talking to someone about the same thing about what you do or what homeless people possibly do when you give them money, but in the end, it's not for us to decide." And then they were like, "Well, imagine if you lived outside." So they said they're only going to buy something to drink or they're going to buy something that they're going to smoke or whatever. But just imagine if you lived outside. Would you? Would you want to feel and think about that all the time? So what if they buy something to drink? That's probably what that person needs to do. I think God just wants us to do our part, whatever that is, and then whatever they do, they do. Anyway, it's too slimy. Depends on how you cook it. I think when you overcook okra, that's when it gets like super. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I've learned that if I have it, I give it. And what they do with it is on them. I told this one lady because she was telling me all kind of stuff. I said, honey, I said, what you do with this is on you. But I actually watched her. She actually went and got food. She really looked like she was hungry. She really did. But even if she went and got something else, that would have been on her. XHX. Tomorrow I'm going to clean out my van and put my bike away for the year. Put your bike away for the year. I gotta figure out where I can put this one so it's not getting burned up. Getting burned up. But yeah, just imagine if somebody gave you money, then they tried to tell you what to do with it. Like, no, you can't give me a Christmas present and then tell me what to do with it. But anyway, good to see you, Gabby. You almost scared me. Yeah, yeah, I understood what you said, Jimmy. Like, for example, you probably gave them a bike and then the bike disappeared because they sold it for money. I understood what you said. But in my case, I don't give them things, I give them money. But I was saying I was going to give someone the tent because I wanted to buy another tent, but I didn't want to buy another tent when I have a tent. But I wanted to give away the tent and then get another one. First, I need to decide which one I want to get. I want those easy pop up ones. Oh, okay. Yeah, I like pickle stuff too. I almost bought me some kimchi just now, but I didn't because, like I told my mom, we got to stop buying food. We don't need to buy food. And then this lady that I saw on Instagram, she said we have a lot of waste because we overbuy, especially when it comes to produce. You can only eat but so much at one time. Oh, you like kimchi? I don't meet very many. My neighbor's shooting. I don't meet very many people on here who likes kimchi or even knows what it is unless they're from Korea. I used to live in Korea, Brittany, once upon a time, back when I was younger and gay. And take the word for what it means and don't take my words out of context, people, but I was young and gay. Happy, happy. Yes, that's what that means. Happy, happy. Are you in a bad neighborhood? No, I'm not in a bad neighborhood, Steve. Just because you hear gunfire, I live in the country where everyone feels like they have to shoot at something. Yeah, I love kimchi too. Oh, Gabby, you love kimchi too? What? Walmart has a pretty decent brand. It actually tastes really good. I buy it because it doesn't have that stuff that I don't eat. Cause like traditional kimchi is made with that seafood sauce stuff, which is basically like fermented sea things. Yeah, I could do without that because it gives me indigestion for one, and I don't eat those kind of things, so I don't want it in my kimchi. But basically, the one in Walmart is kind of like a vegetarian one. Blame AI for that question. It keeps throwing these random questions at me. I don't eat the crust first either, but I guess some things could become an issue. Yeah, I've learned to like it. It has its ups and downs. But right now, with what's going on in my world and what has been going on in my world for the last 8 years, it's been a blessing to me. Even when I didn't want to accept it, it was a blessing to me. Sometimes God puts you in places where you need to be until you realize that you actually need to be there, if you understand what I'm saying. You never heard of kimchi? Do you like Korean food? Do you have a Korean restaurant in your neighborhood? In your hood? It stinks the house up. I guess it depends on how you make it. It is garlicky. It's supposed to be garlicky. Well, you have Walmart. Sounds like you might be in the country too. Walmart pops up everywhere. Then we have Dollar General too. Dollar General is like taking over the world around here. Where you look, there's a Dollar General. But kimchi is like in the produce section in Walmart. At least it is here. And so is vegan cheese. I got me some more vegan cheese today. I'm going to make a lasagna today. I'm actually going to try to make lasagna today. I tried to get some stuff that'll make it easy so I didn't have to try to make everything by scratch or whatever. That's like, do you live in a bad neighborhood? Like, no. The neighbor just goes out in his backyard and she's shooting out into the backyard. Exactly. It's worth the garlic breath. I love kimchi. At first, when I tried it though, when I moved to Korea to work, I was not liking it. And then after I realized I was in a world where I had to either accept it or be hungry or lose a lot of weight, I started, embracing the different flavors. The Four Black Brothers. That's called rice or ombap because, like in Korea, they put like rice at the bottom, then they put kimchi, then they put the egg on the top, and it's called like ombap. Yep, I had that at a restaurant one time. Of course, you could make it at home, but I ate it at a restaurant one time because they always have a bunch of stuff that I don't eat, so I always had to pick stuff that I do eat. Oh, okay, your coworker did. A lot of things in Korean food has eggs though. When I was there, they always talk about the eggs made it better. And I'm like, no, I don't want any eggs. I was, no, it makes it delicious. Like, no, I don't want those eggs in my food. No, thank you. No, thank you. Now, I'm not sure who was shooting because there's my neighbor right there who usually shoots, unless he was shooting before he got it in the truck. People are always shooting around here. One of the neighbors, they do a what you call it, bow archery, bow and arrow. What really made me not happy with them was they shot a baby piglet. I mean, a little one too. I'm like, why would you shoot that thing with an arrow all because it came in your yard? I'm like, that baby thing is not going to hurt you. That just shows you the evilness in some people's mind. But then my other neighbor shouldn't have allowed his piglets to be walking freely around the community. But some people just, I don't know. There was no reason to shoot that little baby piglet because they're just like so little. I mean, it was little, a little thing. Ooh, lights built into it. Now that's a hammock. Sounds like a bed on a tree. I didn't know they had lights on them. I never seen that before, but I know there's so many things out there in the big, big row. The birds are singing. Everybody's got something to say. Everybody's got something to say. They probably want to go out on a date. They're squawking back and forth. You picked it up at Walmart. Oh. Sometimes I browse that section just to be browsing, but I haven't done that in a minute because I when I thought I was going to go camping, they stopped the camping thing where I was going with this group that was doing wilderness survival training. Then they started doing a lot of online Eventbrite stuff. No, no, no. I only do that on the weekends usually when I don't want to say the same thing twice. I just do it once. Why you see me? I hope you know. If you see me, then we got a clone. Oh, the hammock. I seen a movie one time where the person kept flopping out. I think you just have to know how to get in, I guess. What I have seen people do is like they put their butt in first, and then they kind of swing their legs around, but you have to put your butt like in the. It's just what I saw in the movie. You got to know how to put your butt in. But a two-person one, that would be interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that one for before. I think it was a serious question, Jimmy. I think it was a serious question. That's like me when I fell out of the canoe. I actually fell out of the canoe one time. That's when you don't know how to get in a canoe properly. But also, I got in the canoe first and I was with someone that was like triple my size. And then they got in after me and they basically flipped me out of the canoe. That was a day. And I vowed never to do that again until I learn how to swim. But thankfully, it ended well. And I did have my life vest on. Actually, no, I didn't have a life. Did I have a life vest on? You know, I don't think I had a life vest on. What was I thinking? I did not have a life vest on, y'all. Now that I'm thinking, what was I thinking? For some reason, I thought that thing was shallow, that river, but it wasn't. Shallow or not shallow, if you can't swim, you don't really want to do that. I don't remember. I didn't have a life vest on. Now that I think about it, what was I thinking? What was I thinking? Getting in a river, in a canoe, can't swim without a life vest. Thank God for His mercy. Mm-mm-mm. Memories, memories, memories. I know now, but the bigger person said, "You get in first." I said, "Okay." As soon as they put one foot in, I knew it was going to be a situation. First, I thought the boat was going to go down, and the next thing I know, before I can even take a deep breath, you know how things happen so fast, and you wonder like, how did I get here? Is a moment like that. All of a sudden, I was in the river. Yeah, but thankfully, though, the person that was about to get in the boat, they didn't fall in. They kind of went back on the bank, and then they pulled me up. And me, like a little quick acting monkey, I grabbed the side of the bank because actually where we were trying to get into the river, it was a immediate drop off. It wasn't like a shallow part. After the fact, I realized that literally it was like a bank with a immediate drop off. So when I fell in, I didn't even feel the bottom. Didn't feel the bottom at all. There was like no bottom, and I'm 5'4". But then you would have to have four trees. When I went to that wilderness survival camp, somebody had a hammock that out there, but then you would have to be able to set up by where the trees are so you could actually suspend it in between. They look like a trampoline. That's cool. True story, Jimmy. You should know. You should know by now. I don't make stories up. True story. That happened to me some years ago. Maybe about, I don't know, 9 years ago. I love water though, but I need to learn how to swim. I heard my favorite local hotel has new ownership again. Every time you turn around, they're getting new ownership. So I need to go by and check it out. A crow's nest? What does that mean? But that should be easy for you because you know how to build by yourself, right? Oh yeah. Well, I don't know if you hear the wind here, but it's gentle. Feels nice out here. It doesn't feel hot. And then I'm up under this tent, not tent, but this umbrella. And I don't want to be sunburned. I didn't put sunscreen on today. So what's a crow's nest? I don't have the ability to Google everything you're saying right about now. Oh yeah, yeah. I know what you're talking about, but I didn't know that's what you call it. Crow's nest. Yeah, there's nothing like looking out and seeing. Hmm. How are you enjoying your day, Miss Brittany? There's nothing like your presence, Lord. All I want is to be with you. There's nothing like your presence, Lord. Oh, okay. Lean-to style garage, huh? You ever thought about doing odd jobs for people? They just got to get their own materials. There's nothing like your presence, Lord. Straightening up. Yeah, I just got through fighting with my bed, so I'm taking a break. I'm trying to get these hangnails off my fingers. I decided to buy one of these things like the people at the nail salon. And these things are very dangerous if you don't take your time. I've made myself bleed a lot of times. But I'm doing better now. I don't make myself bleed that much anymore. Nothing like straighten up. I need to get rid of some stuff. I'm always trying to get rid of stuff. But I just like to get rid of stuff, the people that's going to appreciate it and use it. But you never know that. But I just try to pick people who I think would do it. A lean to. Hmm. That cow is not happy about something. Like it's crying, braying so loudly. Yeah, but I'm just saying that could be something you could do. I guess depends on you got to get in the who you know who. who knows who type environment. You know how that goes. Yeah, we know Jimmy. Jimmy can do this and Jimmy can do that. Y'all have one of those free advertisement boards around your area somewhere? Usually you find those at supermarkets and laundromats around here where you can put up a sign that says contact so and so, blah, 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 blah. And you name the things that you're able to do or want to do, I guess. I guess it depends on how you got to do that. You got to be careful because I guess in some places they want you to have whatever. You don't want to get yourself into no predicaments. Nothing like your presence on. Mr. P, you with you. And Patrick, what were you saying yes to? I saw you say yes. Welcome to the live if you're still here. But you just said yes, and I'm like, yes to. I guess you're saying yes to the eat pizza crust first. I always forget that that question is sitting up there. I actually ripped my crust off and gave it to Mocha. Mocha eats that part of my pizza. Then I have to tell her no more because then she tries to eat all of it. I don't give her the cheese because it's like makes it really bad. I'll give her the other part, but not that part. You got rain too? You're it's amazing how we answer the questions. I guess the effect of the rain has an effect on you, right? Yeah. I saw a lot of dead animals in the road today. That always makes me feel sad. I think you guys are now getting the rain because I don't think we're getting any rain. We got a lot of rain yesterday, though. I didn't even know we were going to get that much rain, but it just kept raining yesterday. Well up into the night. Into the night. My nails are changing. The older I get, my nails keep doing stuff and more stuff. And I think some of it might be diet, too. I need to drink some almond milk. I don't even like drinking almond milk. At least the cell phone tower is blinking with the two white lights today instead of one being red. But the other day it just completely took my internet like altogether. And then on the box it said it was weak. And it was really weak because it was so weak that it put it. Four black brothers. Welcome, welcome. My name is Vita and you are besides that name. And I'm from Florida. How are you doing? I didn't know you left the live. This time of day, who's in the live? Retired, unemployed, in between jobs, people who work third shift, people who work a few days a week, people in another time zone. I try to go live about this time every day. 12:28. I think it's time for me to take my pain medicine. I think so. I ate late. I didn't eat breakfast this morning because I wasn't sure if I was supposed to be fasting for my blood work or not. I wasn't sure. I just didn't eat. I think sometimes it's best that you don't have whatever in your body too. So it's just reading your natural, I guess, blood stuff. Have you had lunch? I will be getting hungry, but then again, probably not. Because I pretty much ate brunch. So then now I will probably eat lunder. Yeah, since I ate brunch, then I'll be probably eating lunder. That's my word. Yeah, lunder. They didn't tell me anything. Only thing I got this morning was the reminder that my appointment was today, and I was like, it's a good thing I was already up and getting ready because I totally forgot. And I didn't set my alert on my phone early enough either. Actually, I guess it was early enough. But if I had not been up and getting ready already, then I would have really been kind of like behind the eight ball. Good thing I was already up and moving because I was about to go out, but I thought I was about to go out for a different reason, so my whole morning just shifted. It just shifted. We had a slice of pizza. That's all you need, right? I remember one time I used to eat pizza like all the time, all the time. Pizza is comforting. Yeah, I guess if you're looking for something that's kind of comforting, that's it. And that's why I need to go make this lasagna. That's what I'm about to do as soon as I get through playing with my fingers. Trying to see if I can do this without creating any big problems. This doesn't have a lot of tension on this tool, so I can do it. I don't want to overdo it though. I had a slice of pizza. All right, enough of that. As soon as I take this down, Google will give me another one. Not Google, but YouTube. It's getting hot out here. Everywhere I put my phone, it's like the sun is shining on it, and I don't want my phone to start overheating. My phone is getting hot. The sun is beaming right there. It's like at that spaghetti with chicken parmesan tonight. Can't eat too much of tomato sauce because I get heartburn. Real. That's what somebody else was telling me. That's as they got older, they realized that they can't eat tomato sauce or whatever. It doesn't really bother me as far as I can tell. I don't think it bothers me yet. Hope it doesn't bother me because I do like things with tomato sauce or something. Yep. I just make mystery lasagnas. I just look in the refrigerator, look in the cabinet, look wherever, and I create whatever feels like it needs to be stuffed in between the pasta. That's what I do. I have an idea this time. I'm gonna try something very different, very very different, and see how it goes. Sometimes we eat late at night too. You always have to think about the time of day that you're eating. Because sometimes we eat late and then we lay down, and that too can have an effect on what happens in your chest. And I think that's what happened to me last night when my chest was hurting. Because I ate late, which I don't usually do, and I laid down, which is a bad combination. Yeah, if I go to sleep, I'm going to sleep too long, and then my mom will be ready to eat, and I won't have it done. So I need to get it done. I'm going to use my Ninja instead of the food processor because that'll be easy. The food processor. Yeah, and that's not a good feeling, trust me. Been there, done that. That's why I don't play with eating that late. That's another reason because I don't like that feeling that it gives me in my chest. But certain foods definitely they bring all kind of discomfort in your chest, especially if it's high in cholesterol, oily, greasy, spicy. The older we get, we can't handle it. We can't handle it no more. But it's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. I don't know why I have my back turned to the road. The one thing about the country is people can't sneak up on you like they can sneak up on you in the city. Can't sneak up like you can sneak up in the city. There's so many places for people to hide in the city that you just see them coming. Did you see the video, Jimmy, with the deer jumping all around the cemetery? I got that yesterday. I was so tickled. I went there for a peaceful moment, but it turned out to be a comical moment. Because as soon as I got out of the car, I saw something moving. So I thought to myself, somebody else is out here. Who else would it be in the cemetery that's walking around, right? Other than somebody. Only to find out when I kept looking, it was a deer. And it wasn't like a fawn. It was the one that's like after the fawn. I forget what you call it because I looked it up one day, but I don't remember. But it actually had antlers growing, which is something I don't regularly see around here because most of our deer, from what I've seen, they don't make it that far. People tend to kill them while they're very young. They don't even get a chance to get their little antlers on their head, which I find so sad. I mean, like they would think they would just wait till they get a little bit bigger. But that was a pretty big deer, though. I guess I can see why people kill them because they just look like that's enough meat. But anyway, it didn't seem to be bothered by me at first. And then it just kept jumping around and hopping around and back and forth and around and around. And then it realized that, hey, this lady or whatever this thing is not leaving. And then it went further away and just kind of stood there and looked at me. That made my day. Ooh, you were vegetarian? I'm going back to being vegetarian. I don't really eat a lot of meat. That's why the lasagna I'm making is even vegetarian. The most I eat a little fish and maybe a little turkey. I used to eat oxtail a lot, but I don't eat that a lot. And most of the time, and lately we've been eating fish. Pescatarian, like Jesus. Pescatarian. I had to look that up one day. I had to ask Google. That's where I learned that word. I didn't know what you call a person who ate only fish. So Jesus was a pescatarian. How are you doing today? All right. I can't do much of this. I don't want to hurt my finger. Oh yeah, Rob. So there. Ooh, girl. My mom and I used to do these salads, and we just would get everything in the rainbow that we would have in the cabinet. I mean, not the cabinet, in the refrigerator, or we would, purposely buy all of the colors of whatever, whatever, and cut it up. And talking about, it's just something about when you put all that together in a bowl. It does. It tastes so good. And my mom keeps saying that we need to do it, but we don't haven't even done it. But we went through like a raw week one time when I was here before. My mom was just trying to trick me to do better because I was going through a lot back then, but haven't done it since then. The raw diets, and this lady, I saw her on Instagram. She was talking about doing it for 5 days to improve your gut health, and I was like, yeah, that's exactly what I need to do. Go back, and then I know I would lose weight too. When you eat raw, you don't have a choice but to lose weight. Yeah, I know, Vita, you're not big. Yeah, I'm bigger than I want to be. So yeah, I gotta drop some pounds because I'm getting too big. When my joints start telling me, then yep, too big. I like all veggies. If I had to pick one, broccoli. You talking about raw veggies or you talking about cooked veggies? I like all veggies. My mom raised me. I like some of them and I love others of them. I like all veggies though, for the most part. I'm not a big fan of artichoke or asparagus or rutabagas. Rutabagas, how do you say that word? Those I don't really care for those three. And there may be some international vegetables. I like eating those different. My favorite raw veggies. Hmm. I like zucchini. I like I like carrots too. But zucchini is nice raw. I like the soft texture that it has when you cut it up. Zucchini. Somebody had gave us some zucchini because my mom's church had made a garden, and those zucchinis were so huge. I mean, huge, huge. Don't be so sure of it. It may look like that. Sometimes it's that way, and it's okay. Matters not to me. I didn't even notice it and make note of it till you just said it. But when I looked up, I saw the number 3. Now I see the number 2. People should be living their lives. I'm just working. I'm working. I don't know what they're doing, but I'm working. I got to get to my 4,000 watch hours, which I've got a ways to go. So I'm working, making slow steps day by day by day, step by step by step. But yeah, I meet a lot of cool people like Brittany, like Jimmy, and many other people that I need to start making a list. That's what I thought I was going to make a book, and I have a lot of notebooks. Some people I get actually mixed up, and I don't want to keep getting people mixed up, especially my regular community family members that always come in. And always comes in means at least I see them maybe at least twice a week. And some people I see all the time, all day long. What people? What people are you ever talking about, Monica? Everybody has their own vibe, and I'm definitely a very calm vibe. When you're looking for peace and serenity, that's all you're going to find right now, especially while I'm sitting outside, just playing with my fingernails. Positive platform. Yeah, there aren't that many out there. Positivity is all I can ever think about doing because I don't want anything else. There's a lot of interesting things though when you start swiping in the live feed section. I don't even want to mention some of the things I've seen sometimes. Like, whoa, like why would you do that? But some people really just get in a place of what's the word? I'm just gonna say that some people will do anything just to get views and subscribers, and then in the end, it's like they're selling their souls. And I just kind of shake my head and like, why? I'm like, why, my brother? Why, my sister? I don't care what color your skin is. Like, why? Why are you doing that just for people to like your live or, you know, send a super chat or whatever? Like, no way. If you're not gonna like me being me, then you're just not gonna like me, and it's okay. It's okay. I'm definitely not about to go do something that the good Lord would not be happy with. That would be a no. Sorry about the sun, but that just shows you how bright it is. Bing, 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 bing. Gotta go make that lasagna. Ooh, my sister, my daughter likes to bake that kind of stuff. Snickerdoodle cookies. You're always cooking and trying to make people gain weight. But I guess everything in moderation, right? Mocha said, I know you left me. Hey, Mocha. Hey, Mocha. You need to go outside? Snickerdoodle. You need to go potty, Mocha? You got a yes? Or are you just responding to the fact that I left you in here? Mocha woke me up like, I do, Monica. Where are you from, Monica? I look like somebody. I've been told that a lot of times. I hear that we have twins around the world. I've seen people that look similar to me too, but and I was somewhere and this man said, I know you. I said, no, you don't. He's like, yes, sir. I said, no, you don't. Don't even play with me like that. You don't know me. Then I thought to myself, well, maybe he's a subscriber on my channel. And it's just a random coincidence that I bumped into you in my little shopping experience. But I think it's like random because my subscribers span a lot of areas around the globe according to YouTube. So to find them gathered all in one place would definitely be something a bit almost impossible. Well, not impossible, but not likely. Instead of using an egg, I use mashed banana. You're vegan, Jimmy? Talking about you use a smashed banana. So that smashed banana would also become into the play of like being the sugar replacement too? Or you just don't like using eggs? So who do I look like, Monica? I know Monica's. I've known Monica's through the years. And I also knew one that was a lovely one and she passed away from some type of cancer, which was so sad. She was the lead chair when I was in high school playing the clarinet. When she was a senior, she was the lead chair. Improvising, okay. Ran out of eggs. But that works though. But they also have this stuff that's like an egg imitation. I forget what it's called. My mom had some called something something. But there's nothing wrong with improvising. There's nothing like your presence, Lord. All I want is to be with you. Nothing like your presence. Why do they keep sending me the thing? They sent me again. I'm tempted not even go to this dental appointment, but I'm going. I wonder if they can get me in an earlier time. Because my only reason I got that late appointment is because I wanted to. I would have been at work. Never mind. Let me confirm it and be done. Homemade butter this week. That sounds yummy. Unconfirmed this appointment. But then it keeps saying appointment management unavailable. And quit sending me the link to sign in, you guys. Your system must be down. Eventually they'll call me, which that's what usually happens. If they don't call me, that's on them. That's on you guys. What am I looking for? Pain medicine. It's that time. The alarm has sounded. It has sounded. What am I supposed to be taking? Acetaminophen. Acetaminophen. I'm trying to freeze the pain away, but it's not working. It's not working. Where's my pen? There's nothing like your presence, Lord. All I want is to be with you. Let's see. And somebody else has died in our church family. So I'm sending positive vibes to my church sister. She lost her dad. Some things you don't know about, but I do know the journey of losing a dad and the pain that follows for years to come. So prayers to my sister. My mom is sleeping. I'm about to wake up. Bye, bye, bye. Yep. Tomorrow morning, Brittany. Sneakerdoodles. I think I'm drinking my mom's water. Yep. You finished doing what you were doing, tidying up. Whoa. All right. Let's see if I can make this a pain-free experience. I know that journey too. I know that journey all too well. You know what I heard on the radio when I was driving? I heard it on the Hope FM. It's like Joy FM radio, but anyway. Set a timer for 15 minutes. I said I need to do that. And then it's a mindset thing. And when you set the timer, that is your time to start doing whatever that thing is that you said that you're going to do. And generally, when the timer goes off, you are in a mode of doing it that even when the timer goes off, you're like, I got this. I can keep on going. Let me know how that works out for you. But it works though, because when my timer goes off, it kind of activates this, you got to do it, let's do it type thing. Alright, first step is I got to wash this dish because it was hiding away forever. Yeah, I heard it I've heard it before because the motivational minister, he mentioned something similar about that, but in his case, he was talking about the fact that sometimes we have a pity party, and then he said to set the timer for 5 minutes, and when you do that, you scream, yell, kick, scream, whatever you need to do, and then when the timer goes off, you're done. Leave it alone. Like, no, you're done. Like, you're done. No more whining, no more crying, no more whatever. Move on to something else. And I've heard that before too, but it makes perfect sense in some cases because sometimes we just want to have things go on endlessly and keep on going on endlessly, and there's no end. Like, no, there's an end. Be quiet. Stop crying. But crying is okay, so don't misinterpret the story. What you doing, Missy? I'm gonna make the I almost had macaroni and cheese, but the lasagna. If I need your help, I'm about to do it now. I caught myself trying to do it now before I fall asleep. If you're hungry, like you told me, you're gonna have to eat something else because it's definitely not gonna be done right now. Because it's got to get in the oven for a while too. So, honey, you better eat something else. Eat some yogurt. You haven't had yogurt in a while. Make that something with that hummus. Dip some veggies in hummus. There's nothing like your presence, Lord. All I want is to be with you. Some days it's very quiet on YouTube. Depends on what time of day you come in. Whether I'm a small YouTuber or a big YouTuber. Some days it's just really quiet. Yeah, me too. I have that problem. That's why I talk about certain things. Like I always say, I can talk about what I know about. I can't talk about what I don't know about. That's why I like Jonathan Briscoe. I watch his content a lot. He talks about that. And whatever that was that happened to him, it's like his whole channel is based around him talking about that. The letting go issues. A lot of times, a lot of people just don't want to let go. All right. You're gonna nap. I was trying not to wake you up, but had to come in here. I saw you snoozing so peacefully. I was snoozing. You were sleeping. You weren't snoring, but I saw you sleeping. All right. We do have cooking spray, don't we?
No,
No?
no.
Oh, okay. I was about to say you gotta go to a plan B with the recipe. That means you gotta do what you gotta do to make sure it doesn't stick in the thing. You do me a favor and take that cabbage out while you're in there. And that red onion and that sausage and that cheese. See, I didn't sign up for all that.
You said onion and cheese on there?
That sausage, that
How
one.
much cheese you want?
I need both of the ones. The one that one and the one I bought today.
What else?
Uh, some peppers, with peppers.
How much pepper you want? One, two?
Two.
Sure you need two?
I'm not sure. You asked me. That should be enough. Because I'm using that sauce.
Anything else?
Oh, if anything else I can get it.
This
Thank you.
broccoli's gone.
It's messed up. You sure? I probably could use some of that in the what you call it.
Well, when you cut off where you want it, you have to toss the rest of it.
Probably use some of that in. Oh, that's just enough cabbage too. I guess I should have bought one. Yes. A lot of pulling is painful, painful, painful. Painful, painful.
What you cutting up the cabbage? You want me to cut it up?
No, I think I can handle. If I can't handle it, I'll let you know.
Oh,
Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's going okay, yeah, yeah.
I don't know why I don't realize that.
That's because you've been retired, Mom. There's nothing wrong with this broccoli. Oh, yeah, it is. I'm about to say there's nothing wrong with this broccoli, but yes, it is. It's been living in. We're going to salvage what we can salvage. There's a song by Lisa Page Brooks. I didn't just make it up. It's trending in the gospel music world. Lisa Page Brooks. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, yeah.
What about dreaming?
You're dreaming? Really?
You know, sound like Jasmine. Up your place.
Uh-oh.
I don't know what that was all about. I'm thinking.
Well, hopefully she's okay. They're in a better school, better surroundings. Good day to you. Not everybody, but a lot of people are having these new little avatar cartoon little people. I guess I was like that too, but then I decided to start putting my face on stuff. Mocha, what's up? I feel your presence on my foot. Salvage this thing. This is when I could probably use a GoPro. And a GoPro on a stand. I saw this guy with this camera that gives you a 360 view. And it can do all kind of rotating things. One day. One day, one day, one day, one day. I'll have it. Whatever you want, God's got it. He'll supply. He will supply. God's got it. Yeah. How are you today? You actually caught me in the kitchen, which is a rare thing. Those who know me know that I don't really film myself in the kitchen whenever I do come in the kitchen. It's not a part of what I'm trying to promote, per se, on the channel. I don't want people to think that it's a cooking channel, because it's definitely not a cooking channel. But every now and then, we got to be in the kitchen, right? Yeah. Because that's a part of life, right? Right. Kevane. Kevane. Every day I see a name that I've just never ever heard of in my life. How are you, Kevane? Nice of you to make your presence known. It means the world to me that you felt safe enough to put your hi in the comments. How are you doing? As for me, I'm doing well considering. God is still good to me. Thank God. Kevane. Where are my people from the UK? I want to know the people from the UK. Where are you? Stand up, stand up. Stand up, stand up. Where are the UK people? It's that time of day where you guys should be home from work, getting home from work, making dinner. Mom, you want another one?
That really didn't make nothing much in him.
And you should have put something else with it, like some fruit. It is to you I give the glory. It is to you I give the praise. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
Oh, Papa, stop that. You don't
Mocha
get
said
it.
somebody is out there. She said you don't hear it, but I hear it. Mocha says I hear it.
Unless somebody wants to buy it.
I like the broccoli stalk.
You know,
Stalk.
sometimes Mocha
Some people don't like the broccoli stalk, but I like it.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm cutting, the broccoli stalk. I like it. Some people actually throw it away. I don't. But I do like to pull the
Excuse me.
I like to pull this part off, depending on, sometimes this part is hard, the outer part.
You got it. You got it. You ain't got it.
Ma,
Let
you
me
can
know.
slice that cabbage for me. I want you to like slice it. Like, that's how you have it like that. I want you to just keep slicing it. And don't try to make it super thin.
All right, watch your head, boy. Nice. I do it.
You just want to come in the
I
kitchen
do it
with
in
me.
your presence.
You just want to be in the kitchen with me.
Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I do it in your presence.
Just keep on just slicing it like that. Like that. Like right there, right there, right there. And then just go as far as you can go till you make the little slices. Yeah, just slice it. Wherever you feel like you can slice it to like to make the first
So
slice.
you wouldn't want it down this way?
No, I want it to be, see you doing things, mommy.
No.
I want it to be
Asking a
like,
question.
have you seen the trending thing, cabbage steaks? We gotta make
Yeah.
cabbage steaks. Have you had? I've had that before. They're acting like it's something new, but I've been doing that ever since I was younger than I am now. But when you bake cabbage, if you've never had it, you gotta try it. But the way this one lady is doing it, she's doing it like a seafood boil. She's trying to make it seem like whatever, but same difference. You can season it any way you want to season it. It's just a matter of that you're baking it. The process of baking it is like you've had it, Brittany. So you
So
know what
you
I'm
want
talking
it
about.
like that?
No, not that little, Mom. Make it like this. Come down like right about here.
How big?
That's why I showed you with the line. You turned away from the lines that I showed you. I showed you the lines.
What
Just
do you
just
know?
cut it like here.
Like this, how many time? 1, 2, 3, 4?
No, like this, like that.
Well, that's 4.
Okay, well, I was just talking about like that with, cause you making it like shredded. I guess that
No,
wouldn't be
that's
bad
not
either.
shredded. That come right off the top.
Okay. Yes, ma'am. Off the fire? What do you mean? And it's gonna burn my mouth?
See?
Off the fire? Oh yeah, that's good. Thank you.
All of it.
Mhm. Now don't hurt yourself with that cabbage. Don't cut yourself like you always tell me. Don't cut yourself, Mama. This broccoli's not that hard. It's actually kind of tender. I'm just wondering. Stop thinking. I don't know about that one. Activate. Pain activated. Pain activated. If you can't cut it, don't do it, Mama.
I was trying to give you this one.
But don't hurt yourself trying to do that. If it ain't going, it ain't going. This might be too much. I have to put this on salad.
See?
Oh, that's good. Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome. I was in the refrigerator. I was going in the refrigerator for certain, whatever that was.
This won't take a long time to come together. It'll come together quick. Hmm? Do me a favor. Open up those pinto beans, if you don't mind. You want this thing? It's growing, Mama.
What?
This red onion is growing.
If you're going to leave the part that's... You don't want...
You gonna grow it?
What was coming here from pinto beans?
Do you want to grow it?
Let me see.
It's growing. No?
Cut it up and cook with it.
Okay. There's nothing like your presence, Lord. All I want is to be with you.
This is a pop top. You want me to open this?
Yes, I need you to pop it for me,
Okay.
if you don't mind. And drain the water off.
You can see like it had water.
I got food on my table. I know that God is able. 'Cause God is able to do just what He said He would do. He's gonna fulfill every promise to you. Don't give up on God, 'cause He won't give up on you. He's able. Oh, oh, He's able. Oh, He's able. Oh, when we went
See,
camping,
it ain't hard to get no water. I
okay,
drained it
just
already.
pull the lid back. So,
That is so pretty.
what?
That plant it.
Oh,
Think onion.
just leave it there. Thank you. I just didn't want to try to struggle to open it by myself.
You want these things? You always.
Mm-hmm. Once I save up the amount that's supposed to be helpful, you have to have a certain amount. When we went camping, we made easy kind of things. We didn't cook no cabbage. We didn't cook cabbage. Actually, we kind of cheated because we had food already. We kind of warmed it up when we got there. Then we kind of made simple things
To go with it.
to go with it, you know. And we were there like for a long weekend. It was kind of like a Thursday to Monday.
Oh, we had salad.
Yeah, we kind of cheated though. We didn't just make everything there. Because when you're waking up early in the morning, the last thing you want to necessarily do is try to be cooking everything.
Oh, it's fun. I enjoy it.
Yeah, I just I want to go to this thing, the campsite that's in Keystone. There's a campsite. That one is really open though. I went there one time and looked around.
Let me slice it up for you.
No, I got it, Mom.
Okay.
Thank you. But I know what you mean to have things straight off the fire like with camping though.
Some things we did.
Yeah.
The simple things.
But I'm just saying I don't remember we didn't do like cabbage though. That would have been something. Cabbage is not necessarily hard, but certain things when you but actually cabbage is probably one of the better things now that I think about it because you can have cabbage that's not on refrigeration and it'll be just fine. You can just buy it and not put it in the refrigerator and you can have it raw or cooked. And that's actually probably a very good vegetable to take camping because it does cook fast. I will put that in my camping pack ideas. And now this red onion is burning my eyes. I didn't know that red onion burn your eyes. When did that start happening? You could tell I don't come in the kitchen all the time. I don't. It's making, if I start crying, it's not because I'm crying. This onion is burning my eyes though. The star of this lasagna is the cabbage. Kind of. And I guess now it's going to be the broccoli since the broccoli's got to go. And the beans are going to help as a thickening binder with that sauce. And I'm using the no-bake lasagna.
I bet that's a spam call. Oh, yes, sir. Good afternoon. How are you? No, it was good. You got some more? That was good. What you cooking today? The
All right,
daughter's still here, right?
that's done.
What you cooking? Not all. Some of those make I get to know. What's good?
I guess I was gonna put some of those what you call it, but I think I can smash
Even
them.
yours, what you ate yesterday, nothing?
Hi. I'm trying to see if I can get away with not putting this in the thing. I don't like making dishes. That's one thing about me when I'm in the kitchen. I either have to keep washing dishes because I hate to see a mountain. I should say I dislike to see a
Alrighty.
mountain of dishes when I'm done. That's
All
like the
right.
worst thing.
All right.
Or I try to avoid making dishes at all. No, I actually have never tried lamb. I used to eat goat meat. I heard that they're kind of sort of
Why
similar or
in my bed?
something. But no, never tried lamb. Maybe just the thought of it. No, I just never ventured to try the lamb. The symbolism of the lamb, maybe. I just never tried it. And I stopped eating goat because I used to live where people would always come in our backyard and slaughter them back in my small city where I was raised, and that just made me not want to eat goat. It sounds literally like those scary sounds you hear like in a movie where people are screaming for their life. It sounds horrible. I just couldn't do it anymore. I don't care how delicious you say your curry goat is. I don't want it. It does something to my heart, to my soul. Mama, are you eating something healthy?
Yeah, I'm eating something else. You bought it. But you can buy things that are not healthy.
I didn't buy that.
You buy quantities.
But you could put some hummus on that. That's what you need to do. Put some hummus on it, then it'll make it a little bit healthier. No, I'm about to use that. I'm not going to use all of it though. But if you're going to get some, get the one that's not open. And let me put that one that's already been open in the.
Then I got one slice in that.
Well, no, there's two slices in there. Open the other one, Mama. You get some out of that one. And I'll put those in the lasagna.
You're gonna need more than two slices to go in that thing.
Mama, this is not about being cheesy. Just get the thing. I'm just putting it in there. I'm not even sure how I'm putting it in there. I'm just going to create it as I go, as usual. Spontaneous lasagna. Spontaneous lasagna. Have you ever seen that channel on YouTube that's called, I think it's called Mama and Joshua? And that lady's always doing this weird stuff in the kitchen. She never washes the meat. She doesn't apparently wash the vegetables. That's the
Oh,
part.
gee.
That's the part that seems to get my attention. She just dumps it out of the bag from the store and then she sticks it in the oven. I don't know if that's what they just do on camera and then she just washes it when we're not looking. But from the looks of it, she literally dumped the potatoes out of the bag and dumped them into this thing, making some type of seafood boil or whatever she was making the other day.
Oh, man.
But she didn't wash it. And I watched her get meat and she didn't wash it. But I've seen people that do that. They say it's not necessary because the heat kills the germs. Excuse you? That meat smells raw and it has this smell. I don't care what kind of meat it is. It needs to be. Maybe because I'm West Indian and we don't say that kind of thing. You gotta put something on there, vinegar, lemon, lime, something. I'm just saying. You don't want that raw, yucky smell. I'm trying to smash these beans instead of. By now, I would have probably done better by putting it in the thing. If I put this in my, I was gonna put it in my Ninja blender, my little single serve Ninja blender. That would have only made a bigger mess, so that's why I didn't do that. All right, let's do this. We're gonna start building. Mom, you open that sauce for me? So I can start building this lasagna. I know, but they make good content though. And her son is always telling her, like, "Mommy, like, what are you doing?" trash can wasn't full. But you can tell, like, she really doesn't know what she's doing. And then one day, this black guy came over to visit, and he cooked some food for her, and she's like, "Oh, this is so good. Like, how did you do that?"
She was doing, putting on a show.
Yeah, she puts on a show. She's got a lot of subscribers, so a lot of people like it, like the vibe. That's what I said too. And a lot of people say that in the comments too. They're not eating at her house.
I guarantee you she don't cook like that.
She looked like she probably doesn't know how to cook for real. I think it just probably went viral and they just kept up the shenanigans. But she really looks like she can't cook, like for real, for real.
I'll be surprised.
I look like I can't cook too, but I actually do all right.
I can't cook either.
There's a method to my madness.
I can't cook either.
What you mean you can't cook either?
So that's the bottom line. The lady look like she can cook.
I'm hungry. I'm ready to eat. It shouldn't take that long. It's gonna take a while because I was gonna cook the vegetables. They're gonna cook in the oven. They're gonna be baked in the lasagna. That's why it's important they're not overcooked. All right. Let me figure out how I'm gonna put this together. This is the type of sausage soy risotto that's going in here. It actually looks like real sausage, but it's vegan.
You know, sometimes you do things. I heard a
What's up,
story.
Jeffrey?
Oh, you on the phone? Sorry.
No, go ahead, Mom.
This man was preaching. He was a missionary.
This is the one that's supposed to be super spicy.
I don't know. I guess so. I had no idea what that thing. I forgot what it was. I had it once before.
We are about to find out. The reason why that would determine how much
What you put
seasoning I need to put in around it.
Cut down one end and squeeze from one end.
Yes,
It helps you.
Yes, Mom. This feels very soft.
It is very soft. The texture of it makes me think it's very soft.
It
Very
is very spicy.
Texture of it makes me think it's very hot.
All right, we got to be easy with this here for real. It looks like how people used to smash up those hot sausages back in the day when I was in school. I never ate that, but Jeffrey said to tell you good morning, Mama.
Hi, Jeffrey. Morning.
This is very spicy, y'all. It is spicy. It is spicy. But we're going to be easy with this spicy. This would mean I wouldn't have to put a lot of sodium in here because this is spicy. It is spicy.
Can I remind you of something? To put some yeast flake in that lasagna to help
Where is
enhance
it?
the flavor.
Where is it? Are you trying to say my lasagna is flavorless, Mommy?
Come on now. I said enhance the flavor.
But I got all this stuff here that will enhance the flavor. But yes, ma'am. And I'm seasoning everything because I believe in the sizzle. The sizzle. You got your sizzle? Your sizzle? Sizzle. You told me that the last time I forgot. Now, what am I supposed to do with that? Just sprinkle it in? You know I don't use that stuff.
Just take a little.
A little, like on every layer?
Not on the teaspoon.
Is it a little on every layer?
Just a little, lightly.
Okay. All right, we'll see how that goes. I'm usually guilty of too much seasoning, but we're not going to talk about that right now. I know the curious minds are here. I'm not sure if I'm going to fill this up or not, because this is actually a deep dish. Yeah. I don't know if I'm going to attempt to like fill it up or not, but this stuff is spicy. Yeah. Oh, I almost thought you didn't open this up. Yes, you did. I forgot
Huh?
about these peppers. Last time I forgot that you opened it up. I'm making a mess. What I don't like doing. One thing is it's definitely packed with veggies, but you gotta be able to bind it with something. What do I do with my little knife? Did you take the knife away?
No, man.
Where did it go? Mm, 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 mm. Where did it go? I just had it. That's weird. Very weird. Come on in, take a seat. All right, knife. Aha. It's hiding. Hi, y'all. You people. I cook very backward. You can tell that I'm not a cook. But everybody cooks in their own way. I think the only thing that matters in the end is that the food is done. We may all go down different streets, right? But we get to the destination. That's the main thing, right? Yeah, we get to the right destination, that the food is prepared and it's on the plate and everybody's happy. That's because when I make lasagnas, I don't really know exactly how I'm going to do it. I just know what I feel like I want to taste in it. And I've been wanting the cabbage, so I put cabbage in it. And I wanted the sausage in it. And everything else is just kind of a bonus to help support the rest of it. That's the vision. So we shall see how it all goes. We shall see. I'm talking about that part. That part. I think I got too many veggies and I'm going to end up having to probably put some of them back. So we shall see. I don't necessarily want to make it that deep, because you make lasagna that deep, then it just does all kind of stuff. You can't really get it out. Then it'll end up being kind of like uh, beefaroni or something. I don't want it to come out like beefaroni, so it's got to have some type of something to make it have a density, thickness. No problem. No problem. Enjoy your day, Brittany. Thank you for stopping by. There's nothing like your presence. Oh, I want to be with you. You. Uh-oh. Let the good Lord bless you. What you call it? Charcuterie board? Is that the word you call it? Chuturie. You know those things where you put like the meat, cheese, and whatever else you're putting on there? Is it called charcuterie? Charcuterie board? Some people usually do those with wine or something. I don't drink wine, but I see people doing that with like wine. Charcuterie. Something like that. Season every part, especially if everything is not cooked. Definitely make sure you season every part. Every part. And I need a spoon. This is where the mastermind is about to come. Hey, what just happened on the screen? YouTube just did something to my screen. That's something new that just popped up. What is that? I don't even know what that means. What is that symbol? YouTube is always doing something. Mid-live, they're doing something. I know you don't see it, but I see it on my side. My screen just refreshed. I've been on here for 3 hours. I'm going to end this live soon, but I'm going to end it after I get this put together. I didn't realize I've been on here that long. Alright, I got some 3 cheese pasta sauce. That's what I'm putting in that. Uh-oh. Mess. 3 cheese, because I like 3 cheese sauces. And let me clean this up because I don't like when I make a mess. I gotta clean that up. And yeah. Oof. Wipe, wipe, wipe. I will sanitize when I'm done. But that sauce fell. Wash my hands. Right, I'm putting some beans in it because that's what we do. You don't eat meat, you need to eat enough protein somewhere. Drop that in. I don't think I have enough, but I'm going to have to make it work. Doesn't really matter because lasagnas, what, they boil up in the thing and then they are okay once they boil up, right? I'm going to put this big one in the bottom because it needs to be in the bottom. It's how. Do like this. Building this lasagna. Uh-oh. I think I better take those out because I think those are going to be too hard. I'm trying to make a no, I'm not trying. I am making a vegetarian lasagna in my own unique way. That's what's up over here. And if you've met me before, then you know that I don't often do this on my channel, but I am cooking today because I want this lasagna. And it's going to be good. I can taste it already. I'm going to have to bake it for a while though because I'm putting like raw veggies in it this time. Do you like cooking? I like cooking sometimes. Sometimes I do. Put some more of this sausage on top. This sausage is kind of spicy. This is vegetarian sausage. My pain medicine is kicking in, thank God. I should have put my gloves on. What you eating? Oh, you eating it like it's something so tasty.
There's the crackers and cheese.
Oh, okay. I thought you were eating it by itself.
And some avocado margarine. That was good. I know that tastes for some coconut water.
It was a turtle out there the last time? Moses could smell those things. They have obviously they must have a pretty strong odor for her to smell it. Oh, while you open that other lasagna box, now my hands are kind of wet.
Where is it?
Right here. Thank you, ma'am.
Mother just think about something and she react to it.
She probably smelled the what you call it. You just don't know that she smells it. Does it have a? I don't know. Where do you put the other cheese?
I thought you said put it away.
No, I didn't tell you that. I told you to get your cheese out of that one.
I'm sorry.
Just give me like I don't really want a whole bunch of it. Give me like 2 out of there. It's not about cheese because the sauce already has cheese in it. Cheesy.
Where you want it?
Right here. I don't know if I need that many. Thank you. This man was talking about he had tried some of this back in like 1999. And I said, well, to me, they've come a long way since then. Because he said he was the guy that was stocking guy. He said he had stocked it this morning. I think he said his roommate eats it or something like that. He was saying. But last time he tried it was not good. Thank you. Trying to make a vegetarian lasagna.
Vegetarian because it takes work.
Don't take that much work.
Well, some people they do because they like to slap things quickly.
You just got to take your time and season it up.
You can do something quickly too for vegetarian depending on what you're cooking.
Yeah.
That's true.
Oven ready lasagna. You really got to have enough liquid for to pull
Well, I
these
just
off. If you don't, they
have
come
think
out
something
kind of
in her
dry.
mind, and yeah.
But this time I got to do better. The last time I was in a rush and I did not put enough liquid in there to activate the oven ready lasagna. So you really got to put enough liquid, whatever that is. And so this time I'm actually using sauce. And I gotta not pick it up because it's making my shoulder hurt. So cover the pasta with this red sauce. So when it starts to boil up, and the sauce starts to boil up, then it will cook the pasta. My right arm is getting tired, but can't do it with my left arm. It makes it hurt. It's already hurting. Hurting. So many reasons. So many reasons. So many reasons. Alright. So the layer is down. I'm gonna put some veggies in the layer, some meat in the layer, some beans in the layer, because this is vegetarian. hmm And yeah, that's what's up. So this is some broccoli pieces. Mocha, you ready to eat? Is she lurking? Mocha, you ready to eat? I am making a vegetarian
We're
lasagna.
going to see Sister Colburn on Wednesday, just in case I don't tell you again.
Okay. And this is vegetarian sausage too. I don't know if you've ever seen vegetarian sausage. It's actually spicy. It's supposed to be like, what do you call it? Chorizo. But it actually tastes good. It's really spicy. And I'm being very careful with that because it seems to be kind of salty too, and I don't need the salty part. I don't want the salty part. Yep, I am enjoying. I'm doing my best not to hurt myself. And my mommy's helping me so I can get it done.
Oops, excuse me. I'm sorry. I should take my food. What time is
Was what, mommy?
it? Oh, now it's in what time.
So many reasons. Oh, my thing started over. That's what just happened. I just noticed that they started my counter over. YouTube is doing weird stuff today. 'Cause I saw the screen blink and now it's like a total different time on my screen. YouTube took some of my time. Why would they do that? I did the live restart, local big back. Thank you. But do you know what you're I'm not a cook. Neither is this a cooking channel, so if that's what you're drawn to. No, I do a lot of things on my channel, and cooking is not always one of them. So just so you're aware of that, unless you're just subscribing because you think I'm cool. But this is definitely not a cooking channel. But I'm trying to cook this vegetarian lasagna. So that's what's up. put some more chorizo. This is vegetarian sausage. Have you ever had vegetarian sausage? It's actually usually yummy. But this one is kind of salty and spicy. Very spicy. I never had real, what you call it, chorizo. Chorizo. This is actually pretty spicy. It just looks spicy. It looks like it's. I hope I'm not putting too much in here because it's definitely spicy. It's 148. Mom, have you? I thought you would had already put people on the program already.
I am putting the
Yeah,
program.
but I thought you had it together before this week,
Mm-mm.
so people can actually prepare.
Yeah, people know what they need to prepare. I'll have to give it to me Sunday.
No, I'm talking about the people that's singing, Mama. I thought you had already selected people, lady, so that people will be prepared. Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, I heard a scenario. It was let me see.
Oh yeah, YouTube just restarted my time. Actually, they cut my time in half or something. I wasn't really paying attention to it, and I didn't think I had been live that long. Maybe it was their mistake. Now it's got me at an hour and 27 minutes. Like, what's up with that?
You never know their name. His name is Joseph.
Who, Mom? Who, Mommy?
Pastor Louis.
Oh yeah, I saw him on Facebook. He had a very close-up mugshot picture.
I don't know his name. Well, he is Pastor Louis.
Yeah, but you can find out his name. Making a vegetarian lasagna. You're probably wondering, unless you've been here already. I'm still doing it because I'm doing it with one arm. And I'm trying to take my time and get it right this time. But every time I do lasagna, it's always unique. I never get to repeat it because it's just uniquely done. No more too much sauce in here. And what else am I missing on this layer? That's it.
Woo!
What's wrong, Mom? That was a deep sigh.
I was just thinking.
So many reasons. God, I know you're good to me. Open doors I can't walk through. When I'm sad, you make me glad. 'Cause Jesus is just alright. Alright, that layer is done. I did it. I don't know what that new button is for, but I see a new button on the screen. That's what I want to know. There is a new button on the content creator side that was not there. Now I'm wondering what that button is for. Oh no, I'm running out of sauce. Oh no.
Well, the other one open.
No, I think I'm gonna make it to the end. I think so. Who's doing song service, Mom? Who's doing song service that day?
The praise team.
They're doing all of the song service.
You said for yeah. Me and y'all got but one Sabbath school.
You're not doing one in the afternoon.
Oh yeah, in the afternoon
Who you got doing that one?
they gonna participate. Everybody
Mama,
singing.
Mama. If you don't have the program laid out, you can't just tell people that they're gonna participate without them knowing what's on the program. I'm just saying.
That's why I said they gonna participate.
Yeah, but have you told them what you would like them to do?
They know.
They know already.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You don't be surprising people. I'm just asking.
I was lost track.
Will you be ready? It's coming together. It's coming together.
Oh,
Making a vegetarian lasagna. I know. You come and you wonder, like, what are they doing? What is she doing? I am doing my best. I freestyle my lasagna. So if you're asking me to repeat it, nope, nope, can do. Every time it's something different. Whatever I feel like tasting, that's what I feel like I put in there, and that's what goes in there. This is chorizo, which is vegetarian, vegan, organic vegan, or something, whatever. But it's actually very spicy. It has a good flavor too. So if you eat like a real chorizo, fancy, it's vegetarian. Basically, it's like the mixture inside of a plastic bag. Sometimes depending on the type, they're firm, but this one is not firm. I think that's enough. is getting messy. I wash my hands like a million times. I wash my hands like a million times. I should have put gloves on and I didn't think about it. Now it's like I don't want to backtrack and do it now. So I just keep washing my hands again and again. Does that make me OCD? Oh, oh no. But some of this stuff is gooey. Gooey. Now this is going to be the last layer. The star of this is the cabbage and the chorizo. Chorizo. And I'm trying to limit the amount of things that I'm doing. So I got to put this can down because I don't want to hurt my shoulder. And I'm already feeling that pain increasing. Right, so this is the beans. I'm trying to offset that with these. I think that's going to work out well. Ooh. Cooking lasagna. Do you like lasagna? I'm thinking that I have got to try to put this layer on without using any more sauce on the bottom. If I put any more sauce, I'm going to run out of this kind, and I don't want to run out. Cabbage makes its own water. That's what I'm banking on. The cabbage makes its own water. And then the other stuff makes its own water. It's coming together. Now this is going to be the topping layer. And yeah. Put all this on the top. Building a lasagna. But this is not a cooking show, that's why I'm not putting the camera on it. I did show it earlier. It's coming together well. But it's a vegan, vegetarian lasagna. Making the lasagna. What are you doing? Red onions, broccoli, cabbage, peppers, vegetarian sausage, oven ready pasta because I'm being lazy and taking that shortcut. Oven ready pasta actually does pretty good if you do it the right way. Make sure you have enough liquid in your make sure you have enough liquid in there. If you don't have enough liquid, then oven ready pasta is not what you need to use. It means you need to use a regular kind that you boil. But I use it because I usually make my own thing. Trying to finish all these veggies that I cut up. And I'm getting hungry. It's one thing to be cooking when you already feel hungry. And I'm thinking because these veggies are raw, I'm going to have to bake it for a while. What do you think? Raw veggies going to take a minute to bake. Yes. put me some more chorizo. It's getting hot. The temperature's rising. I think that's the must be the mailman, male person rather. Sometimes it's a lady. This is
I don't know what
vegetarian
what you
chorizo.
smelling.
I said it might be the male person. I was saying the temperature's rising, or is it because I'm standing here? Mom, do me a favor.
Yes.
You'll help me clear this thing. Help me clear the thing so I can put it in the oven.
Okay. What you want me to move?
Um, without moving my phone, just take the stuff off the top of there. You might have to move my phone. Sorry. That rack needs to go down inside there too. I think this dish is gonna have to be at the very
You finish with
top.
this?
Mm-mm. No. I'll move it over here. That rack needs to go down to the bottom right there. Then take the other. Oh no. Oh, I forgot about this. Mocha, you finished barking at the people?
Mocha. Mocha. You catch anybody?
Mocha said I smell food.
Um.
I'll get it from here. I just need to help with that stuff off the top. I can get that. Thank you, Mom. Trying to figure out whether I should leave this open or closed. Mocha, you smell this food? You're already trying to eat it? This is not dog friendly though. It is not dog friendly, Mocha. Look at my hands. All right. All right. We got this. We got this. Now to bring it to a close. All right, let's do this. Let's do this. What else am I forgetting to do? I think I'm gonna put this under here and put that sauce on the top. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put this under here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then I got one more. I'll put that right here. And then what else am I gonna put? I'm gonna put this. You okay, Mom? You sure? Are you sure? Mocha, you trying to lurk around. You want to eat some of this lasagna, but this is not for you, Mocha Mocha. This no for you. I am making. I can't show it to you. It's a top secret. I'm just kidding. This is what I've been making a vegetarian lasagna my own way. I just put foods I want to taste. Like this time I wanted sausage and cabbage, and so this is kind of like a sausage and cabbage. And I've been putting these beans in there because I need to make sure there's something. Oh, mommy, you know what I forgot? To put that stuff in there that you told me to put in there. And where'd you put it?
Right there by you.
Oh, Lord. Well, I forgot. Because it didn't get where it was supposed to be. I'm so sorry, mommy. Maybe next time. I just realized that I did not put it in here.
What you can do is to mix a little bit in water and pour it over it.
Oh, I can do that?
Gentle, gentle little water. Just kind of drizzle it.
What is that supposed to be for anyway?
It's for flavor.
Mama, this has enough flavor. What you trying to say about my cooking, lady?
Ain't nobody saying because I ain't tasted yet.
My lasagna is never flavorless.
Ain't nobody say that.
Okay, well, I'm going to have to do it next.
You can't have too much flavor. The
Yes,
more
ma'am.
flavor you put in it, it will make it better.
Yes, ma'am.
That's what it was supposed to be.
Yes,
Just
ma'am.
to make the flavor better.
Yes, mama.
Now I'll tell you how you can do it. Mix a light amount of water and drizzle it over it, let it go down all the way.
But I'm trying to make sure it's not water, but now you're telling me to put water in there.
You ain't got no water in it anyway.
I don't want water in it. Why would I
It's
put
gonna
water
be
in it?
dry.
Why would I put water in it? And there, I know what I'm doing, mommy. Like Shani tells me, I know what I'm doing.
You still need some liquid.
Mama, I do have liquid. I have a whole jar of spaghetti sauce.
Then it's gonna suck out all the dry. Remember, you're putting dry lasagna in it.
Well, let me see, mommy. Let me see.
Okay.
This is not the first time I've done this. You've never tried to tell me how to do my lasagna until today.
I ain't trying to tell you. I'm just trying to help you have a better flavor.
Are you trying to imply that my lasagna was not good the last time?
I don't remember how we tasted it in so long.
Oh, Jesus, help me. I think it's going to be just fine. But I will try to do what you said, Mama. Mm. Did you hear that? Good to the last drop. Good to the last drop. That's why I got water producing ingredients. Everything in here is a water yielding ingredient. Onions, cabbage, everything is a water yielding ingredient. Glory to your name, oh Lord. Glory to your name, oh Lord. For your name is great. Greatly to be praised. All right, this lasagna is about to go in. This is what it's looking like. I'm gonna make a video when it's done. And this is the final product. And those are the layers. And I think it's gonna turn out just fine. I think it's gonna turn out just fine. hmm Vegetarian lasagna. I'm gonna end the live now, but when it's done, I'm gonna show you guys when it's done. So until I come back, you be good. You take care of yourself, and yeah, more love, more joy, more peace. Bye.